What is up, Minecrafters? This is Death Reaper, and I'm gonna show you the top 20 traps in Minecraft that I use often and created. Let's get started. Number 20, Death by Stings. This is a very effective trap. No escape besides for spiders and endermans. But other than that, there is no escape. They will get pushed into the trap. If they get sucked down in the holes, they cannot get back up, and they will drown. And once they die, you can collect the stuff down here. Number 19. Dead Swim. Now this is a very... I made this myself as well as the last one. This is a very effective trap. You can use it on everything besides endermans, I believe. I don't know about spiders, but I'm pretty sure spiders too. But if you got something chasing you, you gotta swim to the center, flip that on, and they will die. Close that, they will not get in. Unless they swim back up. This is very, but anyways, that's how this works. Let me just get out of here. There. Number 18. We have the CZSS Crusher. Now this is a very effective trap for everything. As known, CZSS means creeper, zombie, skeleton, and spider crusher. Now this is very effective for all of those besides endermans. Let's say you got a spider, you gotta run in here, and they will get crushed to death. You can use more than... you can trap one or two of them. You collect their stuff. Now, when you got something chasing you, on this one back here, you gotta sprint back here. Once they walk on it, it crushes their heads. And it's very effective for everything. If you tend to make one, I would suggest making this farther back so creepers don't explode. Alright, number 17. Walk to the end. Now this is very common. Should see it everywhere. Well, you could see it anywhere. For people trolling people. Mobs, keeping mobs out of some places and stuff like that. If you got a mob chasing you, you have to jump over this. They would fall to their death. You could put lava at the bottom, but that is your choice. The only thing I can show you it with is an enderman. It is very effective. Number 16. Enter trap. Now this is very good for... this is very good for trapping people, live people, because you can make a fake house out of it. It is very effective. Make a house look convincing, which is really a trap. You run in and, oh crap, break their leg or just plain kill them. Put lava at the bottom, that is your choice. Number 15, Phone booth. Now this is a very common trap. Use it almost on anything. It has been around for a while. I don't know how long exact, but you've seen one, you've seen them all. This is very, very common. You should see them just about anywhere. But once you get inside, you cannot get out, besides for breaking something. If you want to. And it looks like you're in a phone booth when you're in there, using your quarter to call someone, or something like that. There's a substitute. He's calling the dead. Number 14, Stone Cold. Now this is common as well. This is very effective if you don't have a live person in it. It is used for all types, but I would recommend using it only on mobs. It is very effective. What it does, it just traps you in, you can't jump out, you just gotta destroy a block. Substitute, there you go. Now this is the border walk, number 13. It is very, very common. You should see it almost anywhere. It's been around as long as the telephone booth. What it happens, if your game is fast, which mine is not doing so well, it would trap you in, as well as the monsters. Normally it would trap them in, but right now it's not doing that. But it is very effective if you got a fast game. Number 12, Spider Crusher 1. This is a very common trap. You should see it sometimes. It's not very common, but and it crushes them. I would recommend staying in here, back here, until they die, or they will escape from the other side. Number 11, Spider Crusher 2, a step up from the first one, only you can do 2 spiders. It is very effective, and I would recommend it if you're trying to get away from a bunch of spiders. It is very effective. Die. Why don't you die? Sorry about that. But anyways, it is very good if you're trying to get away from spiders. Number 10, Hall of Doors. Now this is very effective if you're wanting to have a good laugh at live people or mobs. It's more funny when you have a noob trying to get trapped in here and they don't know what to do. It is very effective, almost inescapable. If you got a lag like that, then you would be able to escape it. For some reason, it's not doing as it's supposed to. Now it is. See, my game is a little slow, but it is very effective. But that is on creative run. You cannot escape it in this kind of run. It is very unlikely. Number 9, CZSS Crusher. The smaller version of the first CZSS Crusher. This is just for creepers, zombies, and skeletons. You only can have one monster chasing you for this to work, you would have to go there, they would walk in, and you would have to sprint through, and they would follow you into the death. Very effective. Once they die, you can collect their stuff, and it's very effective. Number 8. Enderman Crusher. Now this is a very effective only on Endermans. I would recommend staying on the opposite side from where you started. In fact, I would just put something right here. That way, because they will escape from the other side if you do not, because they are too close to the other side, they will escape from the trap. Have an Enderman chasing you. Come on, dude. There we go. He will die. He cannot teleport. It is very effective if you're trying to get away from Endermans. Just wait here until he dies. He is slowly moving towards me now, but otherwise it is very effective. Number 7. Head Cruncher. Now this is very, very good to use for CZSS, otherwise known as the zombie, creeper, and skeletons. Only if you've got a mob of them, any size, you would have to sprint through here. The ones walking, they would fall in. That only works when it's fast, and it crushes their head. They cannot get out. I would recommend it if you're trying to get away. Number 6. Slow and Painful. Now this is another one I have created. Now this practically lowers them slowly to their death. If you got something chasing you, you would have to jump the gap. And they will not think to do that. They will slowly fall. They will fall into the gap and slowly reach their death. And it is very effective on everything besides Endermans and spiders. Number 5. Another one I have created, Death Valley. Now this is very effective on everything besides Endermans and spiders. Spiders could easily crawl across there and get to you, but they may get hurt, but they still will be able to reach you. And it is very effective for everything else besides those two things. But yeah, once these die, the water pushes them to the cactuses. Those holes will get the stuff, allow me to collect the stuff. I'll be able to pick the stuff up if they drop anything. And yeah, it is very effective if you're trying to get resources. The only thing is, if you got something that if the resource touches the cactuses, it will not show up down here. for some reason. Number 4, airless ring. Now this is another one I have created. Just like the last two, you would have to jump the gap. They would fall in and drown because the water pushes them into the center. There is no air in the center or air gap in the center, and they will die trying to get to the surface. It is very effective only on creepers, zombies, and spiders. Or, not spiders, skeletons. Spiders and endermans. Spiders can crawl across, and endermans can teleport. But that is number 4. Number 3, consumer. Now this is very effective. Not as effective as the last one I made, which was on Xbox 360, the first one I made. It was way better than this edition, but this does make its point. And you could use it pretty much on everything. Besides endermans, they cannot touch water. They hurt. For some reason the water hurts them. But it is very effective for everything else. But if they try to jump in the center, they will get sucked under and they will drown. That is sometimes for this one anyways. It did it all the time for the other. And if you had a spider, they try to climb up and they will get stuck by the cacti. And then once they die, drop their stuff, you can come down here and get it. Today, there we go. There. But it is very effective if you're trying to get away. Now, if you want to put ladders, if you built this on survival and you're trying to get away, I would recommend putting ladders along here. That way you can jump and escape, get to on top of there, so they cannot reach you. It would stand on top of here, attracting them, and they will get consumed or stuck by the trap. Number 2. Now these number 2 and number 1 are very destructive, so I'm just gonna save it. That way I'll have it next time. But it is very effective. I would recommend using it. What you would have to do, but number 2 is called Sneaky TNT. Now, it is very destructive once again. It is otherwise known as the exploding furnace. And what you do, you have someone that you don't like, you set it up in their house, and sorry about this. They try to cook something, it activates, and kaboom. And it blows up most of their house, and it kills them in the process. It is very effective. I would consider using it just to see someone flying up in the air. Number 1, vending surprise. Now this I created myself. I thought, exploding furnace. How about a exploding vending machine? Now this is very effective. Once again, very destructive. What you would have to do, or you would have someone, this is very good for trolling. You would have someone come in. I forgot to set this up. And they would not be able to get back out after they're done. They click something there, they click that. At least I thought. There it is. And this one. Now this one activates it. And boom! And it destroys them without destroying the base or the dispensers. That is the good part about this. The only thing you gotta do is reset the signs, put the buttons up and the pictures, and put a redstone torch there, put TNT down, and put the floor down. It is very effective. I would recommend using it if you were trying to troll someone. But it is very effective. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit like and subscribe. This is my first video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want me to make a tutorial on how to make any of these traps, then comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one.